Hello everybody, welcome back to another Gavsperience video. Today you join me with this 2002 Volkswagen Passat. It's a wagon, and today we're going to review it and drive it around and talk about stuff about it. Funny enough, this was my first car that I drove when I first got my license and everything. So it's special to me. But yeah, I just thought I would share with you guys because this is a pretty cool little car. I don't know, look at it. It's such a cute little build. And I love the color, but we'll get right into it. Alright, so why don't we start off with the front end. Well, ignore the paint, but first we got a lot of chrome here, but we got a big chrome Volkswagen logo. Then these stripes on the little intake here, and then these headlights are actually very clear. These are definitely new. I'm pretty sure they're new. We probably replaced them, but yeah, they're super shiny. Wow. And then there's more chrome down here, reflector, and then chrome, same thing. And then we have down below, we have fog lights actually, and then there's this plastic bumper guard at the bottom. Yeah, onto the side profile. Clearly we have a wagon, and this car actually slopes off right there, and the other one has a trunk. Maybe I could put a picture, but this one just, I think it looks a lot more unique and different, but I really like the look of this thing. It's even from the side, it looks kind of lowered, and my dream for this thing is to lower it. Yeah, so with the side we also have a lot of chrome on the side and here as well as up here, which honestly, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about the chrome. I think it goes really well with this car. I think it looks pretty good. On a lot of cars I'll say no, it doesn't look that good, but this, I don't know, I think it goes well. Chrome, and chrome on the side, and then more black on the bottom. But yeah, the shape of it is actually really nice. I think it works very well. It's definitely a family car. Well, yeah, let me know what you guys think about wagons and stuff, because this is probably one of the nicer wagons that I see. And then towards the back, you can just look at it. It has just a nice shape to it. It is kind of odd that there isn't chrome around this like it is here, but I don't know, I think it would look a little strange if it had that. But there is more chrome on the bumper, which is nice. Taillights are nice, and then smaller Volkswagen logo. We do have a back wiper, and then yeah, just a really big back windshield. And then of course more black plastic on the bottom, and it says Passat in chrome. So you guys can see there's quite a theme with the chrome here, but I think it works. The wheels are also silver. I don't think they're just 225, so pretty normal size, and it's the same in the back. But I like this design actually, but these wheels are obviously beat up, but if they were cleaned up and polished, I think they would look really good. Let me know what you guys think. Should I lower this thing, put VBS chrome wheels on it? Is that the move, or is that a little too much? Alright, so overall with the looks, we got a nice shape, lots of chrome, and I also really like this color. It's a green, I believe it's called green, metallic forest green maybe, or I know it's metallic, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very metallic. It looks really nice. I actually love this color, and I think the color with the chrome pulls it all together, and the shape. It's a good looking little car. Alright, so now we're gonna head into the interior. Opening up this door, it's very solid actually, like the back ones. That's a solid door for being over 20 years old, you know. And so going on to the door, let's see what we got. All like hard plastic. Well, this is kind of like a leather, but mostly just plastic, black door handle. We've had a good amount of problems with this car, so like this has fallen off. This was replaced. These handles are tricky, but more chrome. And then it's mostly just black, and we do have, I think these are one touch in the front to go down, and they don't work going up. These are just one, or like you have to hold them. So that's it with the door. But then for the rest of the interior, you can see we have these seat covers, and that is because the seat is kind of peeling away. The leather's kind of cracking and messing up a little bit, but yeah, so the regular seats are black leather. They do look nice, but they are being ripped up. But overall, lots of black in here. The roof is like a cream color. We do have the steering wheel, which is actually pretty nice. Big just horn right here. We can set the cruise control and stuff, which is pretty cool that it has cruise control. We also have volume up and down here. And the feel of the steering wheel is really nice. It's really thin, so it's like a old feel. But yeah, I like the shape of it. Got places to put your hands here, so that's nice. And then you can also just grab it normally or grab it like this. Quite an ergonomic steering wheel. But also the gauges. We have the tachometer, or the revs on the left, and then the speed on the right, and then gas and temperature gauge, and then in the middle it's supposed to have, it'll have like codes here, or like lights there, and then other stuff. But this car actually has 112,000 miles, which is the lowest out of all the cars that my family has, which is kind of crazy because this is by far the oldest one. But that might be because it has had so many problems that we haven't been able to drive it as much as our other cars. So in the middle here we got the stereo here. Normal climate controls probably for this era. Just like dials you can do, sliding things. AC still works pretty good. I'm pretty sure we've done work on it, but it's, you know, this car's still running somehow, so yeah. This is the shifter. So it's an automatic, 5 gears. You just, yeah, so pretty basic. And then emergency brake right here. And then driver's side is the same. Glove box. Rear view mirror is kind of small. I like a large, wide rear view mirror, but it's okay. The vents are fine. They work, which is good. Alright, and then into the back seat. There is not a lot of space back here. Kind of crammed, but there's a little bit, you know, like 2 inches for me, but my headroom is fine, so that's okay. But yeah, the seats are comfortable. This is what the seats look like in the front. They're just black leather, but still kind of cracking and getting a little torn up. But there is a cigarette lighter port here that you can use for a charger. Doors are mostly the same. Got a speaker, and then just a handle right here. These, I think this has broken off in the passenger seat up there. Yeah, so headroom's fine, you know, not a lot of leg room, not a lot of space for the middle passenger really. Passenger seat is pretty far back, so this doesn't look like a lot, but I'm sure if that moved up it would be a little bit better. But yeah, so overall, back seat, front seat, it's all black on the bottom half, and then kind of like a tan color on the inside, or like a tan gray on the roof, which good contrast. But yeah, I'm not sure, what do you guys think? Does this black work with the color on the outside, or would it be a little better if it was all tan? I'm not sure, but you know, it works fine. But I think it might be better if it was all tan, but maybe that would be too much. You guys let me know. Alright, and now we're gonna check out the trunk. Pull the little latch right here, comes up, and these struts hold it open, which is very nice, and they still work. I don't think we replaced those, which is pretty impressive. This is the back, pretty good size. I mean, we have kept a lot of like parts and like stuff back here because we were working on it for a long time, so it's kind of dirty, but it has this cover that you can pull out, clip on right there, and then when you close it, it'll cover your stuff, which is good. But yeah, there's a lot of space back here. You could probably fit like a good amount of stuff. Definitely big enough for like a family car, which is what it is, so that's great. I love wagons because like this is great. You get a good amount of space back here, and you have 5 people seating, so it's like perfect. You do have more chrome back here, and then I don't know if there's anything under here. Oh, there's actually a spare tire. Great. That's good to know. And then we also have like storage on the sides here, or like electronic stuff, but I think there's something, yeah. Got storage, and we have a fire extinguisher back there, of course. There's also power back here, which is good. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for the back, for the trunk. Alright, now if you guys want to take a look at the engine, opens like that. This has been a little bit troublesome. You have to pull this. It's definitely broken in the past. But the struts, I think we might have replaced these. These look kind of new, but these are this is holding up the hood. This engine is a 1.8 liter turbo. I believe it's a pretty popular engine. They used it in like Audis and Volkswagens at this time, but yeah, I think it's like around 170 horsepower. But yeah, pretty basic looking engine bay. Yeah, not much going on here. This has been replaced. You know, there's a lot of stuff we've replaced with this car because it's just had a lot of problems. But 1.8 turbo, yeah, good amount of power for what it is. All right, now we're gonna take it for a drive. This is the key, pretty standard Volkswagen key, just like flips up, and I think they use this for like almost all their keys and like the whole brand. So let's start it up. Got a good amount of dings. All right, let's head out. Just slide in the drive, put the emergency brake down, and we're off. All right, let's take this turn. Alright, so we took that turn a little fast on purpose, but I mean the car feels really planted actually, surprisingly, but the steering is pretty heavy. Like at low speed steering, it's pretty firm, definitely heavier than most new cars, but it is power steering, so it's just but it is like a good amount of force to get it going here and turn. But the ride is super nice. The suspension has been worked on, the shocks have been replaced, so there is a few things that are new on it. Brakes are pretty good. That's not good. That's a little bit of boost. Alright, so the pickup is not there right now. I'm pretty sure there's a boost leak. There's got to be something stopping the turbo because I'm not even feeling the turbo that much. But I remember it used to be pretty good. pretty sure this car gets around 20 or 30 miles per gallon, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's a small engine, so if you drive it pretty normally, it's pretty good. It doesn't give exact numbers here, so not entirely sure what I've been getting. So I used to drive this car a lot to school and stuff, so yeah, but it's definitely better than it was, I feel like, because the suspension is just really good. Like, the ride just feels so, like, it's not firm, but it's I don't know what the word is. It's just like planted, like level, because you can feel all these bumps, and you feel the bumps and you feel the turns, but you don't move. Like, the wheels move, but yeah, the suspension feels really good. Steering is communicative, heavy, which is good. I mean, this is like a family car, so it's kind of like, doesn't need like this heavy of steering. Would it be better with lighter? Probably, but it's not bad. Yeah, so you can hear all these bumps, but you really can't feel them. Like, this car is super stable and level. Let's try braking. Alright, pretty good. Decent. I wasn't like slamming on the brakes there, but I was giving it a little bit, enough to stop, but there's a lot of rattles in here. You can definitely feel or like hear the bumps. When you hit a bump, the whole interior kind of rattles, but it's a very old car, so I mean, it makes sense.
A few moments later.
Alright, we are back. Well, the GoPro battery, it's swollen and it's stuck in the GoPro. So, phone is on the head, and we are going to jump back into this. Let's try it over a bump. Perfect. It just feels really good, actually. So the visibility is also very good. Obviously these windows are very tall. All of them are the same height. Windshields up here, you know, they're all around the same eye level. So it's like wherever you are, like, you can see around you, which is really good. Great visibility for like blind spots and stuff. Driving around the city, the car is a little long, so it doesn't have like that much mobility, I guess. Yeah, so I won't take it on the freeway just because it's kind of having some problems. Alright, so yeah, overall, good city car. For right now, you know, it's older. It's got a lot of maintenance issues that we've had to deal with. But overall, it's comfortable. It's safe. Visibility is good. You can definitely get around in this. See how it compares, you know. So if you were to get a newer car, obviously it's going to be more solid, probably a little bit more reliable, more expensive though, and this is a cheaper alternative. You do get great space, you know. You will have to take it to the shop, but maybe like a car similar to this. Wagons are great. You should buy a wagon. Wagons are gonna come back, you know, everyone should invest in a wagon. I'm just saying that because I like wagons and I think they deserve more love than they get. All right, so we have concluded the driving segment and we're ready to wrap up this car review. Overall, let's talk about some pros. So pros of the car, it looks good, right? It's spacious, it fits a family, it fits your groceries. Suspension feels really good. It's a solid car, it's well made, materials are decent. Clearly with some work, it still runs. It's safe, it's got good visibility, it's got enough power. It's good around town, you know, gas mileage is good. And then, so some cons of this car, I would say it's old, so it's a little unreliable, a little expensive to maintain. Stuff does break. It's a little bit cheap on the inside. You don't get a lot of technology features unless you upgrade it on the inside. It doesn't have like a backup camera. One thing I forgot to mention is it does have a sunroof, which works. So that's actually pretty cool. So let's see, would I recommend this car? I would say for what it is, you know, so the car's over 20 years old. I would say if you're gonna get one, it's a nice looking car, but you gotta do a lot of work and a lot of things to maintain it. I'd say it probably isn't worth it for most people, but it is a good looking car. I would say you could get one of these as like a project car. This engine is a very popular engine. So if you were to get one, I would recommend this as like a project car or a car that you know you're gonna work on, because the engine is a pretty popular engine. There is a lot of information about this build, like Audi and Volkswagen at the time. This 1.8 turbo, people know a lot about it. And there's a lot of like support if you're gonna try and fix it up. Yeah, the car's clean. It's small. It just needs some work. So if you know what you're getting into, maybe you want a project car where you want to build it up and like do stuff to it, like maybe just make it look cool, then this might be the car for you. All right, and with all that said, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you made it this far. Just put Passat in the comments. All right, then that's how I'll know if you guys are watching this. Okay, if you don't put it, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I know a lot of you don't watch the whole video, so I'll know if you don't say it. All right, you heard me. So comment your favorite thing about this car. Tell me if you like the wagon build. I think it looks good. Like from this angle, that's a good looking car. And like, you know, there's like RS6 or like fast wagons like this. What do you guys think of those? I don't know. I personally probably wouldn't get it, but it is like a fast family car. I've never drove one though, so maybe like the handling, it doesn't feel as big, but I would consider it, honestly. So I would love to drive one of those. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this car. Let me know what car I should review next. Give me any suggestions or feedbacks. And that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.